We're about to take the public transit all the way to Stansted Airport to fly to Montenegro. I'm excited. Today might be a little bit nuts just because we're taking so many methods of transportation. We're leaving in plenty of time. It's about 9:15 and our flight isn't until like 3 o'clock. It's about a 2-hour journey from West London to Stansted. So if you're ever in London and you're flying out of Stansted, give yourself time. So now we're at South Kensington Station and trying not to A, get run over, and B, make sure we get on the right train. If there's one thing that we've learned about the underground here in London, it's that if you want to have space on the train, either go to the very front of the platform or the very back, because everybody just kind of gets on in the middle, and these trains are super long. But if you go toward the back of the cars or the front of the cars, there's like rows of seats open. All right, we've got the Stansted Airport Express train, but we're gonna walk down.
Well, we made it on the train. It was indeed not leaving. I think they just closed the doors in between. They found some seats, and we're gonna see how long we'll be here.
So while we're on this train, I figured I'd let you know a price point that you're going to look at from Liverpool Street in the center of London to get to Stansted. We paid about £36, which is around, I think, 42 or 43 US dollars. So we figured we'd go ahead and do this instead of paying like 100, 120 pounds for an Uber from our Airbnb in West London all the way up here. But it's a beautiful ride. It's like an hour-long train ride, and Hannah loves trains, so I figured we might as well do this. We are here. All right, so we have to go do like a visa check with Ryanair. Holy smokes, security was a nightmare.
That was by far the most intense security we've gone through on this trip.
And then they found peanut butter in my bag. Evidently, I'm not supposed to have that, so we had to wait another 20 minutes to get the peanut butter taken. So there's a nice water fountain and some soft drinks with a full service bar. There's some cold sandwiches if you want sandwiches, some fruits with some drinks right here, salad, some coleslaw, more salad. She's stocking it up, making it look pretty. It looks awesome. And then we have some hot food right here. Pasta bolognese, Cajun chicken, pork sausage, plain bacon, country veggie soup, and then a coffee maker. We've only got like 2 hours in here, which is like the saddest thing ever, because we've had like 10 hours in other lounges that weren't bad, but this one's fantastic. It's got everything you could ever want. You ready to make our way upstairs?
I guess. No.
No. We're going out into the terminal a little bit earlier, just because I don't know what our flight's gonna look like. I don't think it's gonna be very full, because I don't think this is a place that a ton of people travel to, which is why it was €5 for each of us to fly there. So we're gonna check it out, see what we see. Oh, we're boarding. Oh boy. It says we're boarding.
What?
Yeah.
Nearest exit may be aircraft switching
Taking off. We're in the air, and things are going well. That's the only update I got.
Yeah. What are you watching?
It's called the Adam Project. I don't know why I'm crying.
Are you gonna be okay?
I don't know.
Are you done with the movie?
No.
Goodness gracious, you're like 10 minutes in.
This is why I don't watch movies on planes.
Ryanair? You mean Ryanair? All right, we've landed. I didn't record a lot of that flight. As you can hear, there's a really unhappy young child, so didn't want to just give you a whole lot of yeah.
No, not at all. Look at this.
Yeah, it's not
Our man at Avis hooked us up. And on today's episode of Driving with Trey, neither of our phones are working, so if this part is a little disjointed, it's because we don't know where we're going. If we had a map, maybe we'd have a little bit more understanding of where we actually are, but our GPS is kind of our only map, so maybe this is a learning lesson. This is like Clue, we're putting together the pieces. So the good news is that we know where our street is because we just happened upon it. The GPS gave me enough time to see that that was our road coming up, but we turned down it one way and we don't know if that was the right way.
I'll find this place the old-fashioned way if I have to, and that is just putting boots on the ground. I have cautious optimism that we're going to figure this out. Now, are we going to be able to figure it out for the rest of the trip? Who the heck knows? But this is a teeny tiny bit stressful.
And now I got service. And look how close we are. We are a 1 minute walk.
I don't know how we lucked into that.
That was really lucky.
Podgorica's not huge, so it wasn't too... No, it's pretty difficult to find. I was going to say it wasn't too terribly difficult to find. It was definitely difficult to find.
Google Maps who? We don't need you.
Here in Podgorica.
I wonder if we're ever going to say that right.
Podgorica. The faster I say it, the less I think about it, the better it sounds. So we're going to wrap things up here. We'll see you next time when we are doing whatever it is we're doing. We don't know yet, but you're going to find out soon. See you in a couple days. It will.
There's a lot of noises happening.
There's a lot of noises. We've not had coffee, so we're making up coffee songs over the little drummer boy sound. Sheesh. Sheesh.
Is this the Harry Potter? Oh, it looks like it. Just to give you an idea of the environment. So quiet in these buses. I'm about to cackle.
We're flying.
We're flying.
Yeah.
Flying. Soaring.
There you go. A little backwards, but we got there. I think we have Duolingo babies. Wow, no backup camera. Sweet. This is not my best work, fam.